on CCX News, strike averted. How the sale of a New Hope nursing home newly triggered a walkout and how they found middle ground at the bargaining table. Union workers at St. Therese Nursing Home in New Hope are calling off a strike after reaching a tentative agreement with management. Nearly 200 workers at St. Therese were planning to walk out for a 5-day strike starting Saturday. The pending strike came as management announced plans to sell the home to a new owner. Union officials said they weren't given adequate notice of the sale and their contracts were not settled. Now the union says they've reached a tentative deal that includes a wage increase. Members will vote on the contract this Friday. These same union workers went on a 1-day strike in March. Another significant step this week to redevelop the former Prudential site in Plymouth. Plymouth officials now have a new name for the 75-acre Prudential redevelopment project. They're calling it the Boulevard. Demolition started earlier this year. This week, the City Council approved establishing a tax increment financing district that will help pay for public improvements. According to city officials, the project is expected to generate close to $250 million in private investment. Plans include 800 units of apartments, restaurants, and a grocery store. A medical office building for Summit Orthopedics is also expected to break ground this summer. A new restaurant is coming to Plymouth, one that includes the Big Boss. Boss's Pizza and Chicken plans to open next to the Ramada Hotel in the former Green Mill space. The new restaurant will specialize in roasted chicken and custom pizzas. That includes the Big Boss, a 32-inch pizza. The new restaurant plans to open July 1st. Pickleball fanatics are invited to make their way to Maple Grove this weekend to raise money for a good cause. Pints and Paddle is hosting a tournament this weekend called Pickle for Fun to benefit the Maple Grove Lions Childhood Cancer Fund. More than 200 people are expected to play in the 2-day event. Organizers say the money raised this weekend will help purchase toys and supplies for the Masonic Children's Hospital. The Lions will also provide direct assistance to local families with children undergoing cancer treatment.
Every little bit helps, and it's and the money that we raise will be used entirely for childhood cancer, either research, blankets, Legos. It'll all be focused on that charity.
If you'd like to participate, registration is $50 per person. We'll have a link at ccxmedia.org. The Twin Cities played host to the Professional Women's Hockey League draft this week. In attendance, a neighbor from New Hope. Here's how she played a special role in the growing sports ceremony. Even in the summer, these skaters keep the Brooklyn Park Ice Arena occupied.
Just get together once a week to have some fun and keep active.
On this night, it's just a light game of summer pickup.
You know, it's a hot summer day, but it's nice to be here, that's for sure.
No boys allowed.
Woo.
These women are refining their roles.
Done the best thing ever because it's my thing, you know.
Players like Mary Ellis are developing skill with the puck, something vital in women's hockey.
Being able to showcase their skills, which is a lot different from men.
And something that for many of them
It's so much fun. I started when I was 40.
was a long time coming.
And my son was like 5 learning to play hockey. And I just wanted to be able to go on the ice with him and not look ridiculous.
Now she's hooked. And so is New Hope's Crisanti Sikala.
And a lot of women that I have skated with over the years had never even skated, never put equipment on, and they're fantastic skaters on the ice right now.
In season throughout the winter, they compete against each other. Here, these women are unified, helping their sport play out on the national stage.
With the 39th overall pick in the 2024 PWHL draft,
These Women's Hockey Association members got to present the 39th draft pick for Minnesota's team.
Minnesota selects forward
Katie Knoll.
Sikala says calling Katie Knoll's name was an honor.
It was very exciting. You can just feel a little bit of the electricity in the room when you're up at the podium on the stage.
As Sikala watches women of all stages make pivotal shots, she's making shots herself, with hope for what the sport could become. Here's something to add a little excitement to the burbs. A meddling matchmaker makes her way into Maple Grove.
Before the parade passes by,
I'm gonna get some life back into my life.
Opening Friday at Maple Grove's Town Green Amphitheater is the musical classic Hello, Dolly. The show, put on by local theater group Cross Community Players, is described as clever, campy, funny, and entertaining for all ages.
I hope that they walk away thinking about the slapstick comedy because it's great. I hope that they take away the fact that it's never too late to jump back into the game and sort of have a new lease on life.
There are performances through Sunday, June 23rd. We'll have more details on tickets and showtimes at ccxmedia.org. Finally, this segment, we continue to look back at how the class of 2024 inspired, despite having their freshman year interrupted by COVID. Here are highlights from the commencement address at Osseo Senior High.
Our voices matter, and collectively they have the power to shape the future. We are the future of the world, future doctors, lawyers, politicians, educators, and everything else in between. We must remember how important each and every single one of us is, not just to ourselves, but to the next generations to come, who will rely on our bright minds.
Despite staring failure in the eyes, we have persisted. This is our identity. All of you have my utmost admiration. From the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. Let's make some noise for the class of 2024.